What is going on, everybody? Cornerman here, Ryan the Mighty Quinn. Breaking news: Nate Diaz has relieved himself in front of the UFC PI, allegedly, with a series of pictures. There's no, there's no surprise. Everyone knows how upset he is right now. He wants to be out of his contract, get this last fight out. It's been public how people have stated how the UFC has been giving him um, no option, so to speak, how he feels. Where do we go from here? Now, I don't think that he's going to get the exit he's looking for. I don't think they're going to cut him. There's a few people that the UFC have shown that they're not going to let go for good, bad, or indifferent. Conor McGregor, John Jones, all the trouble they've been in, and then now you got Nate Diaz. And this isn't really a criminal dispute yet, unless the UFC may choose to press charges. If I don't think that might happen. That might happen. That could be the case. The way they bust his chops. That's how I think they're going to go about this. They're going to find a new way to bust his chops. I don't feel like they're going to give him that release that he's looking to be granted. He also posted some frustration with Venum, the UFC apparel company, the unified company. That reminds me a lot of when Brock Lesnar beat Frank Mir and he shit all over Bud Light in the middle of the cage. He said that I want a Coors Light because Bud Light don't pay me nothing. And then clearly there was a talk with him because he had a picture of an open Bud Light at the press conferences. I think the UFC is going to try and do this with that, but I don't think they're going to be as successful. I think that Nate is pretty, he's pretty headstrong, so to speak. I don't think that we're going to be seeing him posting pictures in Venum fairly recently, but we'll see about that. They could hand out some fines. I'm sure there's something in their contract with Venum, and if the UFC roster takes action in an ill-worded way, that something could happen with the fighter. I think they'll continue to give him options, Nate Diaz, to say no. Eventually, he'll get some fight. I think that the Khamzat Makhachev fight that might be a good fit for Nate. That might be what's going on here, even though I'm not surprised he wouldn't want to fight Islam or Makhachev right now. What else am I going to say there? Oh, fighters beware. The UFC is they've done this before where they've made examples of other fighters when one of their bigger names has done something that's more or less intolerable, then to a lesser extent another one of their fighters has the same offense. They'll cut them to make an example of them. I could see that happening. So fighters on the UFC roster, I wouldn't take this as if you're not getting your way, you could just go piss in front of the UFC PI. I don't think that's the way to go about things. But it's going to be interesting to see nonetheless. I'm looking forward to learning more about this. See you for the fights this weekend. And over-under picks tomorrow on the Cornerman. Check that out tomorrow afternoon, over-under picks. All right, guys. Later.